Hey guys, Brady here, and welcome to another video. As you can see, I'm wearing my Sprite shirt, which is what I technically consider my classic shirt. You know, the ones that I wear on my thumbnails and whatnot, the new thumbnails, the new and improved thumbnails, and all that crap. So, I was thinking of a topic to talk about, and I don't think this is technically worthy of talking about a video, and I'm sure everybody is. I'm sure everyone else has made another video about this topic, but I want to talk about RPGs. RPGs have existed around since the dawn of video games themselves. Sure, there have not been RPGs on the Atari 2600 or 5200 or 7800 or ColecoVision and Television, ZX Spectrum, Vectrix, and all those consoles. Trying to think of another one. The Commodore 64. Surely there have not been as many RPGs on those consoles because those consoles are very old. But they're nostalgic, and people like them. And I can totally understand that. But, RPGs, in case you have obviously not been keeping up with the times and you've been seriously living under a rock, RPG stands for role-playing game. I used to think it stood for runs per game, and that was just my 2013-2012 self being like, hey, it means runs per game, right, Daddy? Anyways, so yeah, there's lots of types of RPGs. Those who dare that would go into like serious topics, and some would be like this, where people are not smiling whatsoever, and those that look very anime-esque and colorful. And then of course there's those RPGs that we all know that can take over 15 to 27 hours to complete. And those games are Dragon Quest XI S, and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And of course, we all know the other genre, the RPGs that are exclusive to kids, that are usually exclusive to marketing towards kids. By the way, might I add that teenagers and adults played this game, and adults also play this game as well. The world is stupid, but whatever. No offense to all the people of the world who actually like Pokemon and Miitopia. Go ahead, like them. I mean, hey, I like them too. Anyways. And all the RPGs that I just explained, you know, Octopath Traveler, Trials of Mana, Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door, all those RPGs are some of the all-time greats. Like, especially Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, being one of the rarest GameCube games to date, being one of the rarest RPGs to date, besides Baten Kaitos and I want to say one of the Ys games, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. And of course, everyone's like, hey, the only RPG that I've played is Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Branch out to other games. Seriously. Like, for example, try this game. It's Octopath Traveler. Now, if I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't exactly understand the appeal of Octopath Traveler back when it first came out in 2018, and I've been hearing, oh my god, it's the best game of the year. Smash Ultimate, move out of the way. What's another 2018 game? All those other games, move out of the way. Like, Lego DC Supervillains, move out of the way. We got ourselves a brand new champion. And of course, there's also the Collection of Mana, which has the three Mana games that are mostly known: Final Fantasy Adventure, or The Adventure of Mana. And there's also Secret of Mana, one of the greatest RPGs ever. I can totally agree. It's a fantastic game. And also Trials of Mana, which is the remake. So yeah, you can understand that RPGs are pretty big, and they can take a very long time to complete. Mostly because, they're RPGs. Games like Miitopia take at least, I want to say, 10 plus hours to complete. Whereas for games like Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, take at least 50 hours to complete if you want to go full on 100%. Same thing can be said for Dragon Quest XI. That takes at least, I believe, 20 hours to complete because, it's a very long game. It's a game from 2017, and we all know that game. You know, and of course, we can't forget about the timeless RPG franchises. Like, Final Fantasy, like I said, the Mana games, like I said, Dragon Quest. There's also the Paper Mario games, Pokemon, Octopath Traveler. That's turning into a series kind of, with triangle strategy and whatnot. Very excited for that game. And let's not forget IIK, whatever it's called, Postmodern RPG. That game flopped hard. Harder than any other bad RPG out there. Don't play that game. Please don't. It will make you lose brain cells. I guarantee you that. I've heard millions of people claim it to be the worst RPG, if not one of the worst, if not the worst RPG in recent years. Don't play that game. But anyways, what's another RPG franchise? Mario and Luigi, like I said, and most people who play RPGs only played Mario and Luigi. Like I said, guys, you need to branch out to other franchises. That's one thing I hate about gamers. People who only play a specific style of gaming, like only a specific company, like people who only play Nintendo games. You guys need to try other companies. But some people are just like, no, I want to stick to Mario. I want to stick to Kirby. I want to stick to DK. I want to stick to Zelda. But that's just my personal preference. Whatever. Yeah, I'm a variety guy. I like to try other companies. I like to try other forms of games. I'm not just a platforming guy. I love 2D and 3D platformers. That's one of my those two are some of my favorite genres ever. Mostly 3D, but they're both good. But I try other genres. Like I said, RPGs. And all those other genres that I have no time to explain. So yeah, if you can, try RPGs, man. They're loads of fun. But there is one downside to RPGs that really ruins them for me. The hard first boss. Take, for example, Octopath Traveler. This game is wonderful. The soundtrack's wonderful, the sprite art is wonderful, the story is wonderful, the characters are wonderful, they're all wonderful. And there's a first boss in Olberic? I believe that's his name. Let's look it up. Yep. Olberic has a very hard first boss, and I'd highly recommend you take on any of these other guys' stories except for Olberic. Don't start with Olberic. Please don't. I for some reason can't get past Dragon Quest XI. Because heading to the pyramid place to face those two birds, pretty hard. And of course, we have Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Hooktail is one of the hardest RPG bosses I've ever faced. Now, truth be told, I could beat Miitopia, and I can beat some RPGs. I mean, I am getting pretty far in Trials of Mana, but, that's the one thing that ruins RPGs for me, is that the first boss is usually pretty darn hard. And be sure that you know that, because you're going to be seeing a lot of hard bosses. That is, unless you're a very big RPG nut, or a very big RPG expert, beware. The first boss will scar you. And trust me, you'll get through them someday. Because I'm Never mind. Let's just continue with the video. So yeah, if you could, and you really, really should, you should check out all the RPGs that I showed off in the video. Like, definitely try Dragon Quest XI. You can try Pokemon Sword, or Shield. Any Pokemon game would do. Any of them, actually. Like I said, Miitopia is coming out on the Switch soon. You can try that game. It's definitely not a masterpiece, though, but you can try it. You need to try this game. It's a really great game. It's almost perfect. It's a fantastic adventure. The soundtrack's wonderful. The characters are wonderful. And the graphics are as good as GameCube can get. Octopath Traveler is also a must-buy, but it's very hard to come across physically. And it's also pretty expensive online, and it's $60 on the eShop. Try it; it's very worth it. And of course, this is another one you need to try: Trials of Mana. If you're a Mana guy, rock on. You should definitely try it. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts on RPGs and what you've played in the previous years. And if you say you've only played Mario or Luigi or Paper Mario, that's cool. Just be sure to branch out to other games. Like, the ones that I explained. Final Fantasy. Or Dragon Quest. Bravely Default. Try Bravely Default. It's great. I've tried Bravely Default too. It's good. It's very good. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was an extremely pointless video to make, but I had to I gotta keep this streak going. I can't give up on videos, I gotta keep it going, man. I'm back to making videos. I need to churn them out very fast. Not very fast, but whatever. Anyways, this has been Brady, with my love of RPGs, saying, Sayonara, peeps. Take care.